All right, Chad. Found these two homeless people off the street, and they said they wanted to join the stream. So they are on stream with us. If you want to introduce yourselves.
You go first. Okay. I am Kylan, and I am the client liaison officer.
All right. Kylan, the client liaison. Taryn,
How do we get it on here? Oh, it makes it loud.
is it still loud in your ear?
No, I'm just not used to hearing myself.
Ah, okay. Introduce yourself to the people.
They know me from the 24-hour stream.
I don't think they know
It's
you.
Taryn, the support agent.
All
Chris, how do we
right.
get it on our screen?
Just go into YouTube there and then go to 2G's Trading. All right. We will try and feed these people some TV. Alrighty, Chad. We hope you guys are ready. This is officially the graveyard shift Friday. And we are going to get going very shortly. Alright, because you guys are guests, who's going to pray for us? Can't join the stream here.
Not it.
Okay, who's going to pray for us?
Okay.
Okay, let's get ready for the prayer. Open up in prayer there for us, please.
Okay.
Is Carlin praying for us?
Apparently.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day, and thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to stream for all of our people. And thank you for everything that you do for us. I hope that you let us have a successful streaming period, and amen.
Amen. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Alrighty, Chad. There we go. Let's get straight into it. Let's quickly look at the data. So CPCE coming out a little bit softer than expected on the year-on-year front, month-on-month coming out as expected. Personal income, a little bit of a jump. So that is inflationary. We've got Chicago PMI coming out. Michigan Consumer Expectation Index, and then also Sentiment Index in the next 40 to 50 minutes. So we're going to see what is going to happen there. Audio fine, just let me know, guys. Audio good. Vault background team to run the analysis. No, they're still asking questions how to modify trades. So I don't think they are at all capable of giving you guys any type of trading advice here. But Chad, we're going to get straight into it. Dollar index, we spoke about it this morning. We are currently bearish. However, we took the previous daily low, started trading back to the upside. It is month end, so flows could be a little bit weird, could be a little bit tricky. But however, if we can start flipping back bearish on the day, I do expect a potential move to the downside. There's that zone we marked out this morning, dollar rejecting it. So Asia highs. Next up, if we reject that, we are definitely going bearish on the dollar. All right. NASDAQ daily time frame. Let's see what we have on NASDAQ. I told you guys, effectively, I am bearish. But when we started trading back above the previous daily low, that is what was my trigger to potentially start looking back long. However, China came out a little bit earlier, or not China. Give me 1 second, Chad. I just want to show you guys the news feed. Give me 1 second. I think it was 11 minutes past 2. If you guys didn't know, you can find the news feed. There's a news feed for Forex Factory, as well as a news feed on the 2G's Trading Discord channel. So all of these headlines, literally immediately when markets dropped, we actually had the data there. Breaking Trump, China violated its agreement with US Truth Social. China, perhaps not surprisingly to some, has totally violated its agreement with the US on tariffs. Okay, so that little chunk of news coming out 11 minutes past 2. and that is literally around about when the market tanked a little bit. Okay, but on that note, we did speak about where we are currently trading this morning. We were in some longs, closed out at break even, but let's just get the point of control up here. All right, previous daily low again getting tapped and now starting to push back to the upside. So for me, for the rest of the session, I'm just going to monitor this area here, Chad. This is where we can potentially get a move, or markets are just going to chop for the end of this month flow. Why is this lagging? The keyboard done now. Alrighty, Linden with a 350 Rand dono. Kylan, you can blow the horn, or Taryn, blow the horn there for Linden. You must blow it. Oh. We said blow on it, not suck on it. Not a yearn function, but anyways, all right, Chad. So I'm going to monitor this area right here. This is what I'll be looking at. Oh. All right, so I'm going to see what we do here a little bit close to the open, and after the open, bearish if we stay below, bullish if we start trading above. Then US 30 on the daily, we spoke about this previous level. I'm still effectively bullish. If we can start flipping back bullish on the daily, I would expect price to continue to the upside. However, that is that daily flip area. That's also where our point of control is currently sitting. So we're going to need to see what we do at Asia lows, and I'm going to need to see what we do at that point of control. So it's a little bit of a wait and see here. We'll see if we can get activated on daily flip. Then over to gold. Let's quickly see what gold is doing. Unfortunately, getting stopped on my position from this morning. I'm still bullish on gold. We spoke about it on the daily. And I wanted to see gold rip up. Unfortunately, this little move took me out and then started running. So I'm still bullish on gold. I told you guys, effectively, we preempted. I think we entered here, if I'm not mistaken, Chad. I think we entered there and we had 100 stop. And then we were targeting this zone up there. So unfortunately, that little spike down stopping me out, but like I told you, I am still bullish. How can we get involved now with gold? It is going to be very, very tricky unless we come back to this zone or even this 200 EMA. But for now, this thing is gone. All right. GBPUSD, we spoke about the daily. We did a very deep dive into what the daily is doing, and I said we are still effectively bullish. If we can flip back bullish, or if we start holding below that previous daily high, things can go bearish. However, that point of control still holding strong. Asia lows taken, Asia high still untapped. So very likely we will see GBPUSD trading up to that level a little bit later. And then last but not least, GJ on the daily, bearish as we mentioned, but we already reached that target to the downside. Looking on the lower time frames, what do we see here? There's that point of control, price just chopping around here. So I want to say if we can hold this entire zone here, let me just clean this up a little bit. If we can hold this zone, that's also where Asia lows is sitting. If we can hold here, I definitely think we can continue bullish. But other than that, price is not very clear, so I'm not too phased about GJ. All I want to focus on is what US 30 and NASDAQ is going to do, Chad. But that, what is my settings for the volume profile? There we go. Alrighty, any questions for the two homeless ladies that joined us here? Who's manning support if they sit here? That's exactly the same question I've got.
There are no support questions.
No,
No.
not that I know.
Go about emails on our phone. We know. It's all good. We got it.
What was some of the worst support queries you guys had? Ed's back is broken. He broke his back. So he went home. What is some... Have you guys had very rude people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man.
Taryn has had some people call her some names.
Have they called you names? What names?
Like mother.
Really?
Yeah, and the B word. Yeah.
In what context though?
They, so the one person experienced slippage on their account
Yeah.
and blamed me, like it was my fault
Okay.
that they did it.
Did you want to cry maybe like a little bit, or do you...
You get used to it after a while.
I honestly thought they were Chris's kids.
We don't.
I've had one or two people shout at me on stream.
Oh.
Thank you.
Sorry.
How much is the highest withdrawal you've seen at Stilbonang? Stilbonang. Can't cry. They are called support. Chris, please ask their bullish or bearish. Okay, Chad. So for US 30, do you guys think at the open it will go up or will go down?
Up.
So you guys think it's going up?
Yes.
Why do you
What goes
think?
down must go up. What goes up must come down. I don't know. But because this, sorry,
Yeah.
because the green candlesticks are slowly, is it called trending upwards? I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay. so you guys are saying it's going up. There we go, chat. So we are buying at the open based on what these two ladies said. We are going up. All right. I will be executing a long trade closer to the open. And then if I lose that trade, that will come off their salaries at the end of the month. All right. So no stress there.
If you win the trade,
Do we then get a portion?
do we get
No.
lunch?
We should get a percentage.
You can get lunch. on
Okay,
it.
Nice,
we'll get
that's
lunch. Okay.
We'll take it.
So we will buy. All right. What else? Up. All right, it's a buy. No Bobby hands. All right. Talk to the chat. You guys were keen to come and sit here, ask the chat some questions.
Trying to see who all these go. I recognize a few of the names.
So this is a risk-free trade for me.
Oh gosh. But,
No mo.
Typical boss. Now you get pizza. Yes, and then we fire them after the pizza. It's like you guys did well this year. We're gonna have a pizza party.
And then you chalked.
you chalked.
Alrighty, I see Iron 2000 giving a sell here. What did it do for the rest of the day? Gave a sell in the morning. So tell us about muscle building. The G's also talk about that. I don't know.
I think I know as much about that as I do about cars,
Which is nothing.
which is nothing.
Can we all support some questions?
Go
Go for
for
it. Go for it. They are yeah, ready to answer some questions. Support. I can't see the. You have to.
It's in
You-
the free Discord.
Yeah, it's in the free Discord, but I think they have to choose their roles if I'm not mistaken. Bro, what music is this? This sounds like the typical TV advert music. Charts and chats, new segment. Charts and chat. Guys, now's your time to ask questions here.
Whatever happened to the girls' podcast? Weren't we supposed to do a podcast?
What girls podcast?
We should
I'm
do
sure we were
we
supposed
gotta
to
do
do
an
one.
office podcast.
Really?
With us
Yeah.
girls. The support girls. Talking about
We
the
can
support stuff.
we can do it.
Do a bunch of Q&As. 2 girls, 1 pod. Isn't that what you said?
2 girls, 1 pod. That is exactly what I said.
Oh. Yo. Don't do a podcast, Mo will chalk it again, 100%. If you ever want a podcast not to go out, put Mo in charge.
What's your least favorite part working in support? The rude people. I don't know. What would you say?
Constantly having to sign off best regards.
Oh yeah, kind regards. Ooh.
Best regards. I wish I could shake it up a little bit sometimes.
But also, you always have to be professional.
Yeah.
And there's a certain point where you don't want to be very
Yeah.
professional, but you got
Even though
to
I'm
be.
very funny.
Yeah.
And I just want to make people...
Chad, must we do a discount code for... Let's do a... How about it's not on your... Wait, give my laptop there quickly.
I've got it on my phone.
Then if I give my laptop, I'll... Let's do support 40. But it's only valid till tonight.
From what now?
And there's only going to be 10 uses on it. What do you guys rate? How many people? Only 10.
Make it 15.
15.
15, yeah.
Does VF also have a consistency rule? Absolutely not, my brother. We are... Yeah, we don't. Let me not digress any further. So you're saying for 15 people. Alright. You can barcode, my brother. You can barcode. Let me just get...
Okay, you gotta do a 3, 2, 1 when it goes live.
Okay.
And then you got to blow the horns.
No, it's your turn.
What if it goes weird? We'll do it.
Alrighty, Chad. So, support 40. Is that what we said?
Support 40.
Let's just quickly organize that for you guys. Support 40, 15 people, eh? Alright. Limit number of users. Okay, 15. Alrighty. And it's starting now. And it's ending tonight. Alrighty, there we go. Let me just see it.
Thanks, Bubs. We would love to do that. I don't know if Chris would let us.
We need to do a segment where Chris is trying to teach us how to trade.
Yeah.
And he can't get mad at us if we ask stupid questions.
Yeah.
That is gonna be tough. That is gonna be super tough. Just want to get this discount code for you guys. So based off what Taryn and Kylan said, yeah, we are going long at the open. They are willing to put their salaries at risk here for it, so that's fine. It's a win-win for everybody, and pizza for the office if they actually get it right. Okay, support 40 is gonna go live in 3, 2, 1, and it is live. There we go.
That's so loud.
Let me just get in the chat here quickly. Support 40. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, 5 minutes till the open chat. Hope you guys are ready. Are we allowed to place the same trade on different accounts? You are allowed to. Chris want to chalk the new website already. Oh, there, Rux actually did a better one. Let me pin Rux's message. Only 15 spots. Support, can you hedge? You can hedge. But you're not allowed to hedge accounts against one another. So you can't do account arbitrage where you buy 4 accounts, 2 you go short, 2 you go long. You can't do that. But you can hedge. Alright, 4 minutes. We are going long based off what support is saying. So I'm going to actually enter a long now. But I will be risking the full amount of their salary. So nothing to worry about, guys. Noodles and bread will be sufficient for you guys. So chat, just for you to hear, this is actually a live account. There we go. All right. I'm in the buys. Enjoy yourself. All right. So chat, again, it's not financial advice. These are people that came from the street. And they came in here and they said we must buy at the open. I think they said something about few green candles. I don't know what they said. So please do not trust this. If you want, do the opposite, because we know from retail is 90% usually on the wrong side. So we're going to test that theory. This is support trade. All right. Trade supplied by support. Here we go. Okay. Support trade. Okay. The stop loss, correcto. 2.5 minutes left. I don't even wait. Let me just check how much funds that I put in the account. I don't know. It can actually survive it. What is that? 122. Ah, man, I flip and open up a gold trade.
Then the loss is not on us.
No.
No. I'm gonna open up the US 30 trade now. Flip. That was on gold. Let me open up the. Shit, I would have had a better entry, but anyways. All right, Chad. This is support. Currently running in some blues here. Can we get 100? Let's go for 200 points. Let's see if support can produce a 200-point trade here for us.
Right.
All right, 1 minute till markets are open. Then we'll ask for support to open up. 122k down the drain. Hey, Robin. Okay, trade is running here. Is support gonna be taking over the stream from next week? Look how easy that is. Support saying price looks like it wants to go up.
Support 2000 indicator coming soon.
Support. Yeah, that is something. Support 2000. It looks currently we're only eating toast and biscoff on Monday. This trade has not produced any major results yet, but let's see. 10 seconds, get that horn ready, guys. So what you need to say is markets are open and in motion, and then ding, 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 ding. Round one fight, and then blow the horn. All right, do that now.
Okay, all of that just went over
No,
my
no,
head.
try.
Okay. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Round one. Fight.
There we go. All right,
How
Chad.
did you remember all of that?
Okay, markets are open and in motion. This was the trade shared by support. We're going to see how this is going to go. So feel free to go short. I wouldn't trust these newbies,
Wouldn't
these
either.
nooblets. There's that point of control. That's also your daily flip. Currently rejecting there.
Thank you, Keegan.
Let's quickly look at gold. Gold also back at that point of control, so we're going to see what's going to happen there. NASDAQ also, I think, back at point of control, currently holding above it, so we could see a potential push back to the upside if we can hold above previous daily low, currently holding as well. Dollar index back to that level, so we're going to need to see what the dollar is going to do there. US 30 currently, ooh, support. You guys need to start praying. You guys need to start praying for this trade. Otherwise, you guys are... I don't think the chat's going to want you back.
No.
So...
Lunch talk, lol.
Ooh.
No, don't speak those things into existence.
Ooh.
They're on our side, guys.
Oh,
Okay, it's still close to your entry if you... Hey, nah. Ouchie, ouchie. Support 2000 next up on the right. Watch this. Looks like the support level was broken. Did you guys also take it?
yeah.
Did you guys buy it?
Fully committed.
Oh my goodness. I want to see there. Oh, support is seeing flames there. Flames on the support chat. Keeks, was nice meeting you and Caitlin at the event, brother. Ooh. Flame trade. Chat, how was the rest of the trading week? I think it was relatively solid. I think everyone should be enjoying themselves. Drop a 1 if it's been a green week for you. Drop a 2 if it's been struggle bus. Drop a 3 if it was a break-even week.
Drop a 4 if Christmas still buys lunch.
Drop
There
a
we
4.
Drop a 4 if you believe Chris owes us lunch.
Okay, a lot of 1s, some 2s, some struggling,
Yes, Fabs.
There we go.
some 4s. All right. We've got news coming out in 12 minutes, Chicago PMI, and then in 27 minutes. Chad, just note it is month end, so could be a little bit slower. Also could see some month-end positioning, because remember, Monday the new monthly candle will open up. All right, so this is the current monthly candle. This is where we are currently trading on the monthly. And then what's going to happen is the new monthly candle is going to open up. It's either going to create a bottom wick first and then push up, or it's going to push up first. So this monthly candle closes in 7 hours and 25 minutes. Okay, so Monday we're going to do a top-down analysis starting with the monthly, because then the monthly has been formed, and we will see where we are going to go from there. So not expecting too much for the session. What is gold doing? Gold starting to drive all the way down now. Back at Asia lows, back at that daily flip zone. GBPUSD also coming all the way back down. GJ currently holding that little zone there. Actually want to quickly see what the stock names are doing. Very few names in the green. GameStop green, Microsoft barely green. Coca-Cola also barely positive on the day. And then your biggest losers so far, EOG, QQJ, Abivi, Nvidia relatively flat on the day. Tesla, the Tesla gap down. No, luckily not. No gap down on Tesla. I know that actually gapped down a bit. Alrighty. We did actually gap down from yesterday to now almost. Okay, it's only 0.85. Okay, let's see our supports trade doing. Flames. Flames. Okay, Chad, let's quickly look at it. How many of you back in the day would consider this to be a bear flag trade? And you would trade it this way. So this is now, there's it. How many of you, this was my jam back in the day. These bear flag trades, sure. Everything was a flag for me. That would be me, Chris. So on these bear flag trades, once it starts rejecting there, you actually enter short. There it's quite deep into the flag, you enter short there, and you would target that. So Ruben, how did the bear flags work for you, bro? I actually made money with the flags and the pennants. I'm not gonna lie. What do you mean used to? Carl, how's the flags going, my brother? Yo, the reason I stopped trading flags because everything became a flag. I would make something a flag even though it's not a flag. So it usually starts off as a pennant and then it turns into a flag, or it's some type of wedge. Let's see if I can find some more flags here. Let me just switch this off. Ah, here's a beautiful flag. This was money for me. These trades. Choo. Look at that flag there. Nice breakout. Boom. Equal leg target. Let's do this. Look at that. Equal leg target. Boom. Here's a nice wedge trade as well. Here's the wedges. Wait for the breakout out of the wedge. There was your breakout out of the wedge, and then You have it, stop loss there, and then your target is the length of the wedge. So you'll take that length and you'll basically copy it there. So there's your target. Here's another wedge. Oh, Chad, when I started, I was making money with this. There's a sneaky puff adder trade for you. There's the breakout, the retest. Alright, support. How's it looking? Are we... Hey. Support coming back here with a vengeance.
It's trying. It's trying very hard.
We have 6 minutes for the first data set to drop, so we'll see.
Oh. It gives me anxiety, man.
Entire week back and forth, break even, alright. Those breakout ones I used to love. Lennon, why did you stop trading it though? I still have these printed on paper laying my desk. I don't look at them anymore. Wesley, you know what? I think those patterns work if you know how to contextually use them in terms of where you are trading. Within your daily cycle, if you can know where you're trading and you can have some type of understanding of, say, a session low or a pullback, because effectively a lot of these trades are, for instance, you had this move down. This was obviously headline driven, so this was not any data or anything. This was that scare from the headline, so that's what caused that move. So now to understand what is the repercussion of that headline, because this is quite a big drop. That is almost 265 points. So now to understand that, okay, maybe this drop was purely algorithmic driven when some headlines came out, and the markets could actually completely reverse this move, because then supplementary headlines come out to say that, okay, China is coming to the party, there's going to be some bilateral agreements and whatnot, but also to understand where we are trading within the zones. So I do think some of this does have value. These patterns do exist in the market. You can trade them successfully, but I think to an extent it becomes too subjective. You're going to start seeing flags where there aren't any flags. Let me see what is this week has really been a crazy one, unexpected but super blessed. Lennon has done very, very well. Lennon has done very rocks online. Alright, support trade is coming back to life here. We have 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, where do you guys want to get out of this trade? Where will you take profit?
See, I was going to ask you where would
I don't know, you
the
can't.
best spot.
No, you can't ask. This is your trade.
Oh.
You can't ask. This is like some of the chat. Chris, I entered a position. Do you think I should hold it to there? And I'm like, bro, I don't know why you entered the position.
They believe in us.
I'm at 1% now. 1% up. I
So
don't know.
where are you guys closing out?
I'm also 1% now.
But look at some structure to the left. Where do you think price can go to? Where do you think price can run to and turn around?
That's a very good question.
But just give us an idea of, look at the chart. No. Look at the chart. You can't say, Asia highs. You don't even know where Asia high is.
No.
You guys don't even know. No.
I don't even know what that is. I don't know. Where do you, I don't know. Taryn, you gotta take this one.
Carl, that is a question that we both asked Chris at one point. We were running after poor Mo.
Should I buy or sell? Oh yeah! I asked Mo that one day. I asked him like every 20 minutes. Should I take a trade? Should I take a trade? What should I do? He was like, I don't know. Do it yourself.
No, they know a little bit about trading.
Just a tiny bit. Very, very little bit.
Exactly, AJ. We don't give financial advice.
No, never.
Okay, but you guys are in a trade. Okay, Chad, news dropped. Where do you guys... Ooh, big miss. Big miss. Big miss on the data, but we'll see what is going to happen here. Okay, you guys entered the trade now. At what stage do you want to exit? At what stage do you guys want to jump out of the trade?
When Lyndon tells us to.
When Lyndon tells us
When
to.
Lyndon tells us to. My goodness.
We believe in
We
Lyndon.
believe in Lyndon.
Oh.
Hey.
42.
Okay.
42,
I would jump out,
32.
Close to now. I think.
So Lyndon tells me that is what Lyndon is saying. That is where we should go
I'm
to.
300 in profit.
300. Oh, damn. Okay. Chad, that is how easy trading is.
Yeah.
Okay. Support, should we go break even or do we still keep our stops open? Lyndon said we must target that level there.
We trust Lyndon.
In
did he
London, we
say?
trust.
Why do you guys trust Lyndon?
I don't know. He's been nice.
Because he's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I've dealt with Lyndon with 2Gs and with Volt.
Okay.
He's very nice.
You're very nice.
Shame Lennon is blushing. He's like, yo, kyk so julle hulle sê ek's nice. Ek het nog sê ek so bad only.
Support 2000 is cooking.
Support 2000. Alrighty, support. What do we do? Do we go break even? Do we hold?
I think we go break even. I'm scared.
Are you scared?
I'm scared.
Because he got a massive payout. When support has better trades in the chat, you know they're hiding something. Hey, Chad. We breed winners here. We breed winners here in this office. That's why we can't lose weight in this office because we don't lose. When sport. This is actually a banger trade here from sport. Let's see. Okay. So Lyndon gave you guys a target. You must just let us know when we must go break even. Please don't ask me how to go break even because then... Chris, how do we go break even?
That's fine. We're still in profits for now.
Okay.
We'll ask that question a little bit later.
No, really support can't see your trades. They can only deal with what you send to them. So no.
Don't listen to Lyndon. Lyndon, why not listen to Lyndon?
Oh damn! Are you guys trying to connect to my? Okay, so he's still not break even. Are we? Are we holding?
Oh shit.
Are we gonna let a winning trade turn into a losing trade that ran almost 94 points?
Please no.
Oh. Yeah, Chad, remember the June competition for Vault Funder has opened up. So diamond hands. I've got a few questions. How is Frana number one? Is he still number one? I think we need to ask Frana a little bit. How did he get to number one? Is Frana still number one on the...
Yeah.
Just want to answer you quickly. Hello. Perfect. Okay,
I feel we made a mistake.
Alright guys, you are
Still in for
seeing
now.
this firsthand, the emotions. I think we made a mistake. Why didn't we take the profits? Oh damn, it's red now. Maybe I should have just taken the profits.
We got greedy.
We got greedy. See, Chad, we all the same. Everyone goes through the same emotions. Why do I not know what my...
You should check on my checkers order.
Adulting.
Deliver.
So I'm trying to get into the leaderboard here. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Okay, so competition. Chad, let's quickly have a look here. Who's currently front? Stuyvesant Beertge in first place, currently 74.1%. Dimfo second place, and then Ranzu. I think Ranzu won an account, if I'm not mistaken. Was Ranzu not one of the account winners earlier this week?
Yeah.
I believe he was. Ranzu was one of the account winners. Beriechi, I know he's in Project G. But Chad, that is your top three currently. Competition ends tonight, and then if you go back to competitions, you can go and register for June. Alrighty. June registrations have opened up. Chris, would you consider shorts on gold? Break of Asia lows plus seems to be rejecting. Carl, I'm very honest with you. Today is going to be very tricky with month-end flows. I think if you wanted to short, you are a little bit late. And the reason I say that is because this was your short. If you had the short idea there, right after we rejected that point of control, so that is where your short should have been in. That's where the most volume is, and now this is where it can start to run. So I think you missed your short opportunity. If your idea was to go short, you should have been in already. But yeah.
Guys, have us for 7 more minutes.
Stuyvesant beard here.
Do it quickly.
Support, will this be a good time to start stacking on this position? This is where you guys give the disclaimer. What is our disclaimer in terms of financial advice?
We
do not give financial advice.
But I did.
When?
I don't know. I did it twice.
Show the Chad and the cam
How do I?
blue screens.
Where is it?
Hey, Chad, look at this.
Can you even see it?
Yeah.
No, no, it's not on my side yet.
Even the support is in the blues.
It's not on our side.
We can even take people from the street and turn them into trading machines. We gave them a
Show
quick.
very well.
All right. At what stage do we go break even? Because you guys went through this dip now where it was like, shit, it's red. We should have closed. Now it's back blue again. What do we do now? Like what? Are you? Did you guys go
Are you
mum
gonna
now?
Swing, or are you gonna leave it?
Or are you gonna swing it?
I'm too scared for anything. I don't know.
I want to
I
close
think,
before we
wait,
leave
wait.
office.
I think, yeah. So in the next 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I think wherever we're at, we have to close.
Okay, so you're saying in the next 5 minutes,
Yeah.
wherever we are going break even or closing?
I'm closing. I don't know about anyone else.
Okay.
Don't trust me.
All right. Brian is giving you guys some advice. He says go for that wick fill and then go break even. Trail stop to Asia lows. Okay, that is what Lyndon is saying. He's saying trail the stops to Asia lows. Make the most of it, Oaks. The Oaks aren't serious here, Will. The O's aren't serious about their trades.
Set and forget, look at it on Monday.
There goes the whole account.
Kablowi. Alrighty, let's see ya, ladies and gents. Only thing for me is NASDAQ is down 0.6% on the day. US 30 is barely positive. It's at the daily flip zone. So you could get a scenario where US 30 can run and NAS could have a down day. We've seen it so many times. Neil van der Westhuizen, yeah, it is tough here. We thought because the majority of our viewers are male, if we get some females on, that would get the viewership up, but the viewership actually dropped.
No.
How rude.
Yeah, the
They don't like
viewership,
us.
there's about 70 people missing. So
I blame it on Friday.
they are actually coming to look at two other dudes analyze a chart. They do not want to see females here, which is very motivating for us. But yeah, Nila, we thought bringing the girls would get us to 20,000 subscribers easier. Even our likes are down. These guys, Chad, if you enjoyed Support's trade here, drop a like. Let's see if we can at least get to 100 for the ladies. Let's see if we can get at least to 100.
Please, guys.
Likes barely climbing, guys. So I don't know. They gave you guys a winning trade. They answer politely on your emails,
Very professionally.
but we can't even give them 100 likes. Let's give them.
The chat is just that loyal.
I'm still in this. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what to do. What must I do? Must I hold till that TP that Lyndon set? Let me at least put in a stop because I don't even have a stop on
Yeah,
this
I
thing.
think you should put in a stop.
Let me at least put in a stop loss here. 75 points.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Now at least I've got a stop loss in place. Support is top class. Chad, now is your time to complain, but legitimate complaints. How is support? And how has your client liaison officer been?
Tell me you love me. Okay. 1 more minute, bro. And then we just gotta.
Okay, so you guys must tell us now, 1 more minute. Do we close here? Do we go break even? Or what do we do? What do we do, guys?
Go break even.
I'm closing.
Close
in a
here,
minute.
close here,
I'm
close
closing.
here.
Close here. Are you guys
Close.
closing here? Is that
Close
what?
here, close here,
Close,
close
close.
here, close here,
Okay,
close here.
so they said close here, close here. All right, let's see if the market's waited for them to close. I'm still in. I'm still in. I like that you guys said close because now it will actually run 400 points.
Chris.
Did you guys close?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's for everyone else.
No, so if you guys said we had to keep open, I would have closed. But the fact that you guys said closed, I kept it open.
Yes.
Because
Because why explain it, please? I don't get it.
Chris will never trust us after we put salt in his coffee.
Carl, close here, then runs to TP.
Chad, you know what? The reason I say I'm literally still in the trade. There they can see it. I'm still in the trade. Is that if you think about it, let's say 95% of traders lose because there's just something inherently there's something that just goes against the human psyche when it comes to trading, and it's more to do with the emotions. So they are very, very new to trading. They've got knowledge. They're not completely green when it comes to trading, but still, even their little bit of experience, they experience the same emotions as what you guys do. So that's why I said, for the most part, you don't have to find the best trader. You just need to find the worst trader and do the opposite of what they are doing. Because then your probability of winning is 95% and your probability of losing is 5%. All right.
But you're forgetting that we got everyone here in the first place. We got this trade.
No,
Not
no,
you. We got the
And
trade.
you still owe us lunch on Monday.
No, I'll get
We
you
are
guys
the reason,
lunch.
yeah. We are the reason you're in profits now.
This trade is running. I'll place a draw. It's running not a lot, but Lance Road news trading is allowed on phase 1 and 2. Yes. Somebody asking about news trading support. Can you please assist here? Can you elaborate on news trading on VF?
Okay. So, ooh, that's loud. Sorry, that was very loud. So you're allowed to do news trading on phase 1 and phase 2 accounts for the 2-step. With the 1-step, you can obviously only do it on the 1-step. On the funded accounts, so the live accounts, you can only do it 3 minutes and 3 minutes before and 3 minutes after. So in that 6-minute period, you can't enter a trade, you can't close a trade, you can't modify a trade. You can have a trade open, like it can run from 3 minutes before, but you can't touch it. It can't do anything. It must just be open, no stop loss, no TP, no nothing. Make sense?
There we go.
There we go. We are going to leave. We are very sorry.
We have to go.
Bye, Chad.
Bye.
All right.
you, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
ladies, for the nice trade. Alrighty, ladies and gents, that was your support and client liaison officers, support officers. Have a good weekend. I'll bring toast and biscoff next week. I still don't know why they bought in their inexperience. They looked at this and they said, this looks like a good buy. I'm still in the trade. I think it's maybe now a good time to go break even at least. I'm just gonna go break even. Alright. And then I've set my TP where Lyndon said the mathematics is saying we need to go 44. I think 44,332. Alright. Here we go. What if you have a long-term trade and it's TP? If you've got a long-term trade, close it before news. That is a flex. Bring support on live. Say if you have complaints, now is your time, but nobody can complain. Exactly, Carl. Support is very, very solid, and I don't say that. Chad, a lot of the things I say, I don't say because it's our business. I say it because we hold ourselves to a very high standard. So when I say things, I'm not one to shy away if something's not good. I'm not somebody to shy away if we need to improve something. So when I say our support and our client relations are very, very good, I'm talking honestly, because we are very serious when it comes to client support. That for me is most probably one of the most important things in any business, is the support function. And I don't know why businesses, it's almost like the support function is there but it's not there. Because if you irritate your clients, that it just sits with them. Well done, Kribo. You do honest business, you will reap. Thanks, my brother. Imagine we sold with the bearish Vuvuzela flag. Yeah, this is a typical scenario of a flag. Okay, but to be honest now, though, Wesley, to be honest now, the flag is not broken out yet. If you really think about it, the flag is actually still channeling here. So we haven't had a flag breakout yet. So this thing is still grinding here in this channel here. So it's not a valid flag yet. It should have broken the trend line. Then it was a valid flag. Thanks for the 40% discount code. Support got my account. Beautiful, beautiful. 42,332 Armand. Thank you, my brother. I think just update your stream. You might be slightly in the past, my brother. We want you to be here with us in the future. Chris, can you maybe give more info when I join the 2G subscription? Peter, please don't join 2Gs. It's not good. I wouldn't join it. I wouldn't join 2Gs. Please don't join it, Peter. Armand is watching yesterday. No, I'm kidding, Peter. I think there's a link. There's a link there. I'm kidding. 2Gs, I can give you a little bit of a breakdown here. What is included in 2Gs? So 2Gs, we've got a little welcome section. You get the Project G indicator. You get the IN 2000 indicator. You get calls with us. You trade news events with us. You get boot camps with us once a month. We hold a weekend boot camp. There's quite a bit of educational videos that we've done in here. You get the G's chat, where you can chat to all of the various members in Project G, where you can chat a little bit about your trading. Trade alerts we don't really do. Keegan still does the cracker, but for the most part, yeah, that is what you will be getting in Project G. Not really. ATM. We actually going to work on it the weekend as well. It's not working like it should. The majority of our focus has been on Iron 2000, simply for the reason that Iron 2000 works on all instruments, and for that reason we've purely shifted our focus to Iron 2000. Trade for You will be back. It's still on there. We will. There's a big update needed on it. There's one or two. How can I say, one or two steps within the code that that we're struggling to. It's not working like I'm envisioning it to. All right, so. Oh no, Peter! Please, Peter, don't join. Don't join, Peter. You shouldn't join. You shouldn't. Alright, chat. I'm still in this trade. It's running. It's running about 2,000 rands. So I will definitely get them pizza. But it's going to be the Roman student pizzas. No, I'm kidding. Was making fun of gold. Now BTC is pulling a gold. Wait, what did you say? I was making fun of gold now. What is happening to BTC, chat? Let's quickly have a look here. Bitter coins. Coins that are very bitter. Ayo. Oh no, so BTC hasn't done anything yet. Chad, drop a 1. Brian, so combo 1. Combo 1. I honestly don't know how Burger King is still in business with the combo 1. If I was ever struggling financially, I would literally live off this. And I'm not promoting Burger King. I'm not affiliated with them, but Burger King, if you guys want to chat, if there's any marketing, if you are chief of marketing, get in contact with me. We can do a deal. We can actually call it the combo stream. And we can give away meals on the stream every day. But Chad, I'm going to show you guys now. This for me, honestly, I think is the most bang for buck you will ever get in your life. I don't even, in this day and age. Why is it not pasting? Allow. Okay, paste now. Why won't you paste, my brother? Image is way too large. Okay, wait. Chad, this for me is honestly the most bang for buck. I want to just show you guys here. Some of you know it, some of you don't know it. I'm just gonna put it here. So king size combo 1. You get a cheeseburger. You get a chicken burger. You can mix or match. You get a cool drink. You get a small chips for 60 Rand, Chad. You cannot. Where? I don't even think you can get bread and milk for 60 Rand. value meals. Hey, Brian. But Chad, yeah, honestly, when we treat the office, we just get like 10 of these, and there's just like burgers everywhere. But yeah, if you're ever in a little bit of a crunch, not a crunch burger, but in a financial crunch, you can live with this. You can ration it. You can have, for instance, in the evenings, you have one burger, you have half the chips, you throw half of the cool drink out into a container. This is at least 2 meals. I don't even think you can make something with sustenance. Bro, tuna is $30 a can. What is tuna costing these days? Okay, 25 Rand. So yeah, Burger King, please just get in contact with us. We're ready to do a deal. All right. Burger King family combo 350. Let me check it out. Burger King family combo. The 220 Rand. Nah, bro, the combo one is the most bang for buck you can get. There's nothing like it. It's impossible to get that amount of. Damn, but check this king size combo 2 now. Oh, but that's only on the app. Enjoy yourself. Chad, drop a 1 in the chat if you for some reason took advice from 2 completely noob traders that sit and answer emails all day from other traders that's fighting and struggling. Drop a 1 in the chat if you took this trade. I purely took it because I liked the longs and I thought, heck, beginner's luck might actually get something here. It's old burgers that they microwave for combo, bro. It's so good though. Those combo ones are delicious, my dude. The combo ones are incredible. Alrighty, Chad, we are running nicely here. I am very, very tempted to close this trade. If it runs to full TP, we are eating sushi, everybody, on Monday. Just a massive... Ryan, it is the alerts from Iron 2000, the little bell. That's the alerts coming through from Iron 2000. At least you're not treating this account like the news accounts if you... Are you talking about that day? I think it was 3 or 4K and I said I was anyways willing to lose that and then I blew it anyway. Yes, Carl, when I think back about it, that is most probably one of the silliest things I've done in my life. Chad, so we did a news event. Price pushed up X amount. Trade was up like, say, 400%. And it came back to break even. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, flip, that was uneventful. And we still had all the guys on. And I just jump into the trade again. And I'm like, boys, I was willing to risk this money. Fuck it, I'm just gonna full stack this thing, and then I anyways blew it. And then afterwards, I'm sitting there on the call with the guys, and I'm like, guys, this is just silly. Why did I not just withdraw the money? Why would I? Then afterwards, you're thinking, bro, what are you retarded? Like, are you mentally struggling to operate? I'm like, what the flip did I just do now? I'm like, what even? Could have rather actually withdrawn it and given it to somebody on the street. I don't know, Chad. That's trading. Trading defiles your brain. No, Rux, I promise you, bro. That was silly. Afterwards, you're like, this day is actually cuck now. What did I just do? That wallet's too healthy, Chris. Hey, Brian. Not yet. Not yet. I don't have a Porsche GT3 RS. So the wallet is not... Nah, Chad, I can't complain. I think we are very blessed with all of our businesses. Yeah, we sometimes forget, or we get into a little bit of a mindset rut where you look around and you think, I'm not successful because this guy has got that or that. But remember Earl Nightingale, the strangest secret. He actually talks about what success actually is. I think it was Tony Robbins as well, where he said the one time in one of his seminars, there were two gentlemen. The one guy is making, let's say, $5 million revenue a year. He's maybe netting $1 million a year. And the guy's happy, he's content, he's energetic, he's very positive. And then there's another guy doing $200 million revenue a year, substantially earning more than the guy that's earning less, but he's not happy, he's not content, he's not. And I'm not saying you should be content with just staying the same, but I mean there's a certain level of your journey in your career in business where you need to say that, flip, I'm not maybe where I want to be, but I've definitely progressed from where I used to be. And then enjoying the journey, because ultimately, I think I've told you guys, I've studied all those years, and every time you think once you finish, there's going to be like this feeling, and it's just like, boom, you write your last exam, you walk across the stage, and life goes on. Nobody gives a shit about you, whatever you did. Even if you think about it financially, you can get this car, people are going to be like, wow, and then it's like, who gives a shit? For instance, like that one broker owner from IFX, sitting in the MVG lounge, and he literally lost, I think, 3 million rand. 3 million rand in a matter of an hour on the roulette table. And now you could be like, wow, look at that guy, such a baller. Just pissing out 3 million rand here on the roulette table, and people are like, dude, what a idiot. What industry is your brother in, Chris? Funeral policies, my brother. Funeral policies. He's got his own brokerage, but Chris. Bro, Peter, maybe I should start trading fair value gaps, or I should also start selling funeral policies. Chris, do a vlog? Yes, I'll ask him. We'll... No, not 300 mil. 3 million rand, Rux. I want to say nice, but yeah, good for him. No, he's had some very cool cars. I'm definitely gonna say this tops the list. He had the GT3 Touring before this. He's also had the normal 911 GTS. Then he still has his Cayenne, the Turbo S or something. But the GT3 RS, I think that is the sickest car he's owned. He's had the Urus also for quite long. That's also a very, very decent car. I just didn't like his paint. He had that matte paint, so the car always looked a little bit dirty. Chris, I bet you can afford a Lambo too. No, man. Who says I can afford a Lambo too? So Yana, he's had some very, very, very exclusive cars. Brian, that RS is one of only 4 in SA. I can't get a Lamborghini. No, chat, I can't get a Lamborghini. Then you guys are going to say, Chris, he's eating our money. Look at him driving a Lambo. Yeah, no, but he buys it cash, Jared. So there's no repayment on it. He's a year older than me, Connor. He's a year older. Oh, so you can't afford. No. Yeah, he doesn't finance it like Joash. He actually buys them cash. No, he's done very well for himself, Chad. I told somebody the other day, he actually has got a very, very cool story. So when he finished school, he didn't want to go study. He did Manatech, network marketing stuff, and he was messing around a bit. He then moved to Port Elizabeth, and he was working for my aunt as a driver, doing deliveries for her. I think he was earning like 5K a month. And then my dad got him a job at Old Mutual, and he said, no, look, you can't be a driver forever. Like you got to do something with your life. And then he became a financial advisor with Old Mutual. Then he was with Old Mutual for a while. I think he went to Sanlam. Then he was a BC with Discovery. So BC is a broker consultant. You don't physically have to go to clients. You just service a panel of brokers. So you help the brokers and you get a percentage of their commission. So if your brokers do well, they do well. Then they came back to Port Elizabeth. This was in Joburg. And then he started Sanlam Blue Star. I think that didn't go too well because it's look, the financial advisor space is a very tough space, and it usually takes anywhere from 3 to, I want to say, 6 years to really establish yourself in that field. And then he had the opportunity to start the Sanlam Sky franchise, and they've been doing that for I think the last 7 or 8 years, and they've really grown. I think they're the biggest in terms of the franchises in that leg of the business. They're the biggest. So, Chris, how do you set alerts? Stefan, if you go to alerts here and you click on alert at the top here, you can select your indicator. So I've got this as I test because this is the one we're currently testing. But for you, it would be IN 2000. And then what you can do there, you can any alert, and then you can put there the time frame. So if I put 5 minutes on here and I say create, now every time IN 2000 gives me an trade on the 5 minute, it will alert you. And you can do this for all of the time frames. If you want to trade the 1 minute, you just change this to 1 minute. If you want to trade it on the 30 minute, you go 30 minute and just create the alerts. Yeah, the euros for the family. So if you wanna bro, I wanna just see TP there. Bro, I literally took it with it.
You did. They don't know what they did. Eh? That's hilarious, bro.
So I entered and I asked them, what are we doing? Because remember the trade went into profits and then it came down and I'm like, we should have closed. And then it went up again and then it came back down again. It's like, damn, we should have. And then there, literally there, when it started coming back, they're like, no, close, everyone close. And I'm like, I'm holding. And bro, literally after they closed, that is what happened.
Oh, that spike, eh?
Bro, that just shows how the market.
Yeah, they'll get you, bro. Did they actually execute the trade?
They did execute the
That's
trade.
hilarious. I love how they just came on one stream, gave a banger trade, and said bye. See you.
Yeah, it's like, we need to go. It's Friday.
Knows how trading can be sometimes, bro. Take it easy.
Cheers, my bro. Is like X still here?
No, he just did now.
Okay. Cheers, my brother. See you on Monday. Yes, Tinas. Chris. His name is also Chris. People driving Euruses and we out here blowing accounts and drawing wages. Chris, your flag playing out on BTC. What BTC flag did I draw? No, man, there can't be a BTC flag. Please don't tell me you saw this as a flag. Why do I have a feeling you're seeing this as a flag? $15, let's check it. Ooh, alrighty. That is a 15-minute flag there, correcto. Stops are there, target. Let's see what the flag leg is looking like. Alrighty, so there's your target. Let's see what she does for the boys. I'm not trading this, Chad. We're just hypothetically looking at what's happening here. Chad, I honestly, it's been a long week. I want to go, but I would also love to TP with you guys. Let me just see you on the other side. I'm going to wait one more 5 minutes. If we can get the next 5 minutes breaking above here, it is actually going to be a trending day. Believe it or not. if this 5 minute closes like this and the next 5 breaks out aggressively, it's gonna just grind up for the rest of the session. So let's just wait 5 more minutes here. Lyndon, are you saying close it? Then I'm holding it. If you said hold it, I would have closed it. No, I'm kidding, Lyndon. Okay, Lyndon, so you're saying I must close it. Chad, drop a 1 in the chat if I should hold it. Drop a 2 if I should close it. Lyndon, I'm closing it, my brother. I closed it. I closed it. Chad, I closed it there. There was your trade from support. 158 points. So if you ever deal with support again, be nice. They do not only support you, but they also supported you with the banger trade here. Now it's gonna fly. Let's see. Be aggressive. Chris, what is the decent profit factor and average RR? Chad, now that ATM actually asked that, I quickly want to drop some gems for you here. So yesterday somebody was asking about, Chris, what is your win rate, this and that. Quickly think about it this way. Maybe you have thought about it this way, maybe you haven't. You can have a 99% win rate and still not be profitable. You can have a 99% win rate and still not be profitable. Why do I say that? Because if you are trading, say negative RR for instance, and you just, let's say you go for 1 pip and your stop loss is 100 pips. One trade will wipe out your entire account if you're only going for 1 pip. You can have a 1% win rate and still be theoretically profitable. In the case of, let's say, every time you risk a trade, you risk 1,000 rand. Forget the account size. Think in terms of RR. Every time you take 1% risk, 1,000 rand risk. But your stop loss is 1 pip, and your target is 100 pips. So you'll be down. Let's say you're risking 1,000 rand per trade. You will be down 99,000 rand. But that one trade that actually goes for 100, you're going to be net positive 1K. So that's why I'm saying a win rate is irrelevant. A win rate for me means nothing. If somebody is saying, oh, I've got a 90% win rate, this, it's like, bro, win rate sounds cool on a stream, and if you want to get people to buy your shit, then it's like, win rate. But at the end of the day, it's about what was your RR for the month. What did you have to risk to make X percentage? Because I've said it so many times, if you look at a portfolio manager, somebody that's managing money, there's a portion of your portfolio that looks at efficiency, all right? So you can have, for instance, say a portfolio that you manage and you make 20% per year. But in that year, your portfolio had a drawdown of 20%. So in terms of a risk point of view, this is a very inefficient portfolio because you made 20%, but you had to also risk 20%. So now if somebody wants to invest in your portfolio, it's like, dude, it's this is not an efficient portfolio. But now you've got a portfolio that maybe did 13%, and your maximum drawdown on that portfolio during the entire year was 0.65%. Now, this is a very, very efficient portfolio. Forget the returns. The worst you had to sit through was a minus 0.65. So who do you think people are going to invest with? And I'm not talking about the guy on the street, somebody with money. They're going to go to this guy here. Because look at that. You're not going to lose sleep over that. But the other cowboy that was 20% down and he only made 7% extra, do you think that delta is worth all of that additional risk? Absolutely not. I'll take the 13% every single day. I'll scale into this guy's portfolio. Check US 30 now. Yes, Lyndon called it beautifully for us, taking bread out of our mouths. Yeah. No, but look, Chad, it can still, if it is going to trend, if it is going to be a trending day, you want to see a punch. And when I say punch, you want to see a very strong move, but it can start reversing from here. So, Lyndon, still love you, my brother. That was not really a punch. This is an area where it can reverse. All right, that is your EQ. So yeah, I think we had a decent day here. NASDAQ chopping the guys into little pieces. What did GU do? GJ, oi. All right, eventually going up. But Chad, I think that 13%. There we go. So, forget the win rate. You guys are focusing on the wrong things. Forget the win rate. The win rate feels good. The win rate is what you tend to want to achieve, but it's not about that. It's about being. So I'm going to say ATM, a good profit factor and average RR is one that's positive every month. If you can be very efficient with your risk to reward, you'll make it in trading. In the long run, efficiency and making sure that your profit factor, I'm going to say a profit factor anywhere from 1.5 to 3 is phenomenal. 1.5, 3, very, very good. What win rate? There we go. Chad, do appreciate all of you guys. We will see you guys back on Monday. Keegs is back. We'll hear everything that has happened with FMAS, how it went. Also, for the guys that are using Iron 2000 this weekend, we will be bringing the latest bag of updates, specifically for the 1 minute. Quite a lot of data that we've collected, quite a bit of changes that we're going to bring about. And Chad, yeah, it's been a very, very good week. If you didn't have a good week, take a rest. Don't stress yourself out. Next week, Monday, all of us will be back on stream again and start fresh. One thing, don't learn from the past, but don't live in the past, Chad. Let's focus on the things ahead. All right. So again, Chad, love all of you guys. Be safe. Please, everyone, come back safely on Monday and be blessed, Chad. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, cheers.
Get down to the baseline.